Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to HPI Auto. My name is Kendall, for those that don't know me. We're starting this video off in the 2021 911 Turbo. This is the 992 generation. It's another 992 to add to our inventory. I'm really excited to get into this one. It's got 7,600 miles. It's got a beautiful spec on it. And let's just go ahead and dive into it right quick. I apologize for the harsh lighting. It's really bright out today. But yeah, let's dive into this. Now, the main difference between the Turbo and the Turbo S is going to fall solely and mostly into the engine. You do get a couple of standard features with the Turbo S. Beyond that, a lot of it's going to fall within that engine. Now, with the non-S model, the normal 992 Turbo that we're in right now, your horsepower is around 572 the wheel, with around a 0 to 60 time of 2.7 seconds. Now, those are really good numbers, really fast, but when you hop into the Turbo S model, you get about 100 more horsepower out of it, putting you into that high 600 range, and then you also have a 0 to 60 time of like 2.5 or 2.4 seconds, something crazy fast. So there is a really big difference when you look at those two numbers right there. But honestly, other than that, like, you can spec these two exactly the same from the factory with the Sport Chrono package. You can opt for, different brake packages, driver assist, heated steering wheel, and stuff like that. Now, this one does come with a really nice spec sheet. You do have the Sport Chrono package in this one. You do have a heated steering wheel. You got heated and cooled seats. You do have a little cup holder in here, which you can opt for a cup holder or not in the center console. Now, this one has, like I said, 7,600 miles on it, so it's barely broken into. And right now, the wait for a 992 Turbo is around the year to almost 2-year mark just to get this freaking car. So that's insane that this one came really well spec'd, and we were able to get this one in our inventory. So if you're really curious and you really want to buy it right now, honestly, pause the video and go check out the link in our description. So this is the interior of this 2021 992 Turbo. Again, like I mentioned earlier, it's a stunning spec. It's one of my favorites that I've mentioned in tons of other Porsche videos. It is the red and black interior. You do have that red deviated double stitching right there, which is so nice. This entire interior is so clean. You got the really nice suede, or I believe it's Alcantara, on the roof here and on the A-pillars. And it's just so clean. It's so elegant, and I just absolutely love this interior. Now, compared to other 992 videos that we've done recently, a lot of these interiors are kind of spec the same, just a little bit, but there are some things that are different. This one does have a heated steering wheel. You do have your drive modes right there, so you can go all the way into Sport Plus mode, and it's just really nice. I was using that steering wheel heater just a little bit ago, which is very nice. You do have the Sport Chrono package on this. You do have your active exhaust right there. You do have a front axle lift, which is very important. If the car comes spec'd with front axle lift, use it. There's a reason it's there, and it's a reason that a lot of people don't understand. They're like, oh, I just have it just to have it. Use it as much as you can. It helps prevent cracking windshields, and it really helps, especially in like McLaren's when they have that called the mono chassis design. It really helps with the integrity and rigidity of the chassis itself. Otherwise, if you flex it too much, it's going to crack the windshield. So use front axle lift. I'm looking at these seats. You do have the Turbo embedded on there on the seat. These are really comfortable, fully adjustable 18-way seats. Really nice. Love the design. Just love how comfortable they are. They are heated and cooled seats, so it's really nice when it comes to the summer. You do have a sunroof with this one, with the protective windscreen on there. Just looking in onto the interior, it's so clean. Very nice spec, as you guys can see. I love this interior so much. So comfortable, so much room to move around, and it's just overall really enjoyable, especially when you are going fast or going just for a nice cruise. So this is what the exterior of the 992 Turbo looks like. As you can see, there is a big difference right off the bat, is that you do have this extendable spoiler right here, whereas on the base 992s, you don't have that at all. It's just this little wing piece right here. You do have an active exhaust, like I mentioned earlier, and it opens up really when you put into Sport and Sport Plus mode, and you can also just activate it with that button inside the dash. 5 double spoked wheel right here. You do have the steel brakes, as you can see. They look a little bit small, but they are really nice. Steel or ceramic brakes are really nice. Just depends on what your preference is and what you really plan on doing with the car. But these wheels are center lock, which is a really nice feature from the factory. The 992 Turbo is just one of my favorite models out there. I love how they've transformed this car, and they've really just made it so much more sleek and streamlined, and it just looks so much better in my opinion. You do have a full black roof on there, so you can see this is where the sunroof would just go back right there and retract a little bit. But overall, so clean. I love this car so much. But I want to know your thoughts on the 992 Turbo. Now, do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you see a purpose in having the Turbo versus the Turbo S? Like, what honestly, what's your thoughts? I really like this car. I think it's a great spec. It's great driving experience and it's so easy. I love how the 992s are just always pushing the boundary. A lot of people don't really like these new cars because of how Porsche has never really changed too much of what their 911 and their Carrera line looks like. But you know what? If it's not broke, don't fix it. That's my saying when it comes to this. And regardless, they've always done a really good job at improving on their product. I digress. That's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. If you're interested in this 992 Turbo, it's probably going to go really fast. Honestly, with the spec that it is and the low miles and the fact that the wait list is so long for a 992 Turbo, I highly suggest if you're looking for one now, check out this one. I've left the link in the description below so you can check out more photos and get in contact with the team about scheduling a virtual appointment or just scheduling a test drive in this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.